Hello, hello, here we are yet again. Today, we're playing some more Control. And moving away from the audio segment over here. There we go! Haha! Yeah, we're continuing the game. This game is pretty fun. I don't know if I've kind of been making a decision as to whether I'm reading everything or not. I might just do so on my own time, just to kind of keep the flow going, because there's a lot of information coming around here. We found. I was about to go to sleep and saw Control. Oh, look. I'm sorry. I mean, take care of yourself. Hopefully don't stay up too long. But, yeah, I'm happy you're here at the very least. It's good to see you. How you doing?
Head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April.
Good old Salvador.
21HQ593.
Nothing will make me hide. See, I only stream because Mad Hat doesn't want me to.
Engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
In case you don't know, that's just a joke.
At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place.
So jukebox kills people?
Proximity to a high traffic area to prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, happy Halloween. It's a, you know, I'm happy for Halloween. This year has been a little less spooky than it normally is, because Halloween normally is my favorite holiday. But just busy and all that stuff. But I am thinking of rocking a Halloween-themed game for tomorrow. It'll be blind, because, I mean, it's got to be spooky to me, too. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a good year for it. You a big Halloween person, Lunia? Where is that jukebox? I need to misuse it. Oh, I can't fly in here. Okay. I feel a little cheated, but... Alright, I'm not going to look for the jukebox forever. However... it's got to be around here somewhere. Now we're talking. Put a coin in your jukebox. Awesome. Do you have any titles that you're particularly excited for? Anything new and poppin'? How do I get in here? Let me abuse this. Okay, fine. I remember I got jukebox tokens. I do not know what they are for. Okay, we got shatter stuff. We got spin. I find Pierce is a very enjoyable weapon. Oof. Okay, anything below level 3 is gonna go. Gotta get that Monet. Still trying to orient myself in the game. You know, I would do this evade energy costs, but I never evade. Yeah, do you go out and do any Halloween activities too? Like dress up and stuff like that? Could be fun. Oh, you know what? What am I trying to do? Let's look at missions. I got the new Until Dawn. Oh, no kidding. Never played the original. Only older one, I agree, it's not the best. I don't know. I mean, Until Dawn, I've heard that was a pretty enjoyable game. I've not played a lot of it myself, but it being a remake is, I mean, I don't know if you can be that true to the original Until Dawn, you know? Because I don't think it's fair to say that it's not possible. You know what? Let's go hunt some mushrooms. Mold samples. We're going to research. Doing 2 things tomorrow, dressing up as Spider-Gwen. Oh, you know, I don't have any events tomorrow just because I have to work. And the next day. But we have kind of a Halloween event at work, so we're doing kind of a, you know, a group costume sort of thing. We're doing a rock and roll theme. Should be fun. As boring as it does sound, unfortunately, I do spend a lot of time and energy in work. Hell yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad that you're able to get out and do something fun. Parapsychology. Here we go. Let's go shoot some mushroom people! Which, I don't know about you. I'm kind of a tabletop gamer. And myconids are a really cool idea. Would be absolutely horrific to meet in real life, though. In case you're not a D&D person, a myconid's a mushroom person. Get wrecked! Oh, whoa, I can possess him? Come here. I want your brain. There we go. Really? I mean, I kind of have I've been doing a personal study in myconology. That's not a euphemism for anything. I mean, literally with just kind of like doing mushrooms. Oh, okay, awesome. Nice. Yeah, but when it comes to mushrooms being actually intelligent, is that for real? Or is that a D&D joke? I would love to hear your take on that. I can nerd out about mushrooms all day. Alright, I gotta remember to do... It's kind of a bonus because I'm relearning the controls, getting oriented in the game. Just so I don't deal with any super critical deaths. And then I'm going to go into a ridiculously difficult area. Like you do. Now I just need to remember where I'm going. How do I get to the central staircase? I think it's this way. But we've got to maintain that firefight. There was a firefight. Okay, now we go downstairs. Say the way they propagate. Yeah, they really can. And it's the fact that they're like a big superorganism. This is going to sound super dorky. I've been listening to some theories about slime molds and how they like predict where food's going to be and grow in that particular direction. Which is particularly interesting. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I can fly. That's cool. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could barely figure out, like, you know, if I went out into the woods, I can't, like, predict where food's gonna be. I'd have to go seek it out. You telling me a slime mold can just figure it out? Come on. What do they got that I don't? I mean, the proper answer is mycelia, but, you know, well, let's not split hairs. All right. Now, this is a place where you gotta be super freaking careful. No! Okay, let's be more careful than that. What is the purpose of this hole? I'm gonna die in here. Okay. I'm not gonna be director of anyone after this. Gun them down. Alright, now these guys offer a ton of problems. Well, that worked. Is there any more? Sniper mushroom. Okay. Ah! Frickin' mushroom arbalist. What is up with this? Oh, he's dead. Alright, assess the situation. I'm trying a new method of look instead of leap. Or look before you leap. It's not something I'm normally very good at. I'm sure Mad Hat will tell you all about it. Ah! See, looking before you leap doesn't mean anything if you miss what you need to be finding. I don't even know what killed me or where it came from. Oh, we're talking about a looking before I leap. I've fallen into many holes. Let's do a quick board counter. Boink. Charge maneuvers. Ooh. His troopers. I mean, sure. Let's do that one. And then let's fast travel Central Research. I mean, does that count as falling to my death? Is like landing and then immediately getting shot like RoboCop? Oh, this is a regular enemy. Good. I will throw whatever after you. No! That's right. Got a boulder with your name on it. I gotta say, I gotta find a way to fight those without taking insane amounts of damage. Wah! Alright. That's what I think about that. I'm gonna hit him with a kindergarten chair. Protect me from the monster! Speaking of which, where's the monster? I'm not sure about the damage efficacy of a kindergarten chair. One of those nice colorful ones. Although, sitting in them long term probably sounds absolutely detrimental to your hindquarter health. I love, love, love the fact that this is a shortcut. Although I'm not full health, and I don't love that. Yeah, they basically just cordon off this entire area in due of horrific mold. All right. Now, I feel like this mushroom area is attainable. I just need to figure out the ranged mushroom situation. Because that's the thing that's killing me. Is they're ambushing me, there's a shot that goes by, some of the surrounding spores all explode, and then just immediate death. Which sounds like a lot, but it adds up. So I'm guessing my prime objective is going to be to snipe as many as I can. Did that work? Oi! Get wrecked. Okay, those exploding spores seem to do more damage to me than it does to them, which I call unfair. You know, that's something I'd be willing to accept, is health regeneration. Passive, even. Is there any more sniper guys? I'm actually really enjoying the fact that the health little doodads do not... No! It's gonna happen again! I forbid it. From whence do you attack? Found him. God, he did so much damage. I need an angle. Maybe not that angle. No, no, no. In here. I'm gonna assume I feel safe in here. Type C. I'm looking for mold samples. That's what I'm looking for here. Picnic basket procedures. Need a procedure for a picnic basket? Astral blips. I actually need those. I think for something. Son of a gun, where are you shooting me from? Okay. I'm being sniped. Also, this looks like a television screen? I don't know. Is he dead? Ha! That's right, I am the victor today. Alright. Let's do some exploring now that I'm not, you know, worried about my mortal coil. So we got bathrooms. See, what gets me is, like, we got all this rampant spore growth that's growing on everything. Except, like, that desk. Why is that desk not succumbing? The metal? Maybe. I can gain it as an explanation. But wood? Yeah, bathroom. Near toilets. Alright, we're gonna go for that one. I really do like the charge. It's a very strong weapon. That is a human arm in a toilet. Yeah. You get that fungicide wood. You know, from that anti-mycon forest. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Gross.
Yeah.
Bill's gonna owe me for this.
Yeah, it sounds like it's absolutely nasty. Although Underhill doesn't sound like they owe anyone anything. Wow, you're awfully resistant to bullets. But not force push. TM. It's lab 5. Trying to gain my bearings. Vending machine, fresh corpses, staircase, and the pit. I'm curious as to where the pit is. Oh.
Found one.
Near the staircase, okay. Nice. Now, this is pretty tough for a fetch quest. Your TV, texting on your phone, delay is awful. I hear ya, I hear ya. And I'll do my best to follow if you happen to have a particularly long delay with a response. It's okay, I'm patient. Though I will tell you, I'm not good at not asking 10 million questions in a row. Oh, hey, maybe this is something that grows near corpses. Oh, this place is a frickin' charnel house. That, it's totally okay. It's all anybody can ask is do the best you can do, right? To ask more is unreasonable. No! Did they respawn when I did that? Yeah, I'm gonna need more shots than 2 for the Pierce. Ow. Stop it. I seem to remember there was one more. Show you level 6. Come here. Artillery! Take over his brain. Blow him away. Throw something heavy at that guy. He may be friendly, but it doesn't mean he's less infectious. Oh, well, this is awkward. I don't know why, but I'm particularly fond of this yellow bloom, for lack of a better phrase. Spin grouping. Okay, so accuracy for the machine gun. I do like spin. I do find it a little bit weak at times. There's hidden locations? Oh! What makes this one hidden? I mean, I guess it's hard to find, but... Well, now we gotta hunt like a, that. I like the yellow makes you think about how blue is so rare in nature. It really is. It's a very... It's not that it's an unnatural color. It's just one that doesn't, you know, pan out on the spectrum that often. I mean, we got a lot of purples and violets. Violet's an easy color to get.
This must
But
be
very
one of
much not blue. In fact, many blue things are wildly poisonous. Alright, what else? The Pit and near televisions. Where the heck am I going to find televisions here? There we go. Place slightly safer. Pierce aimed fire boost. I like it. I mean, but here's the thing. Yes, it's very pretty. However, because it's rare, just makes it seem more valuable. It's like gold, in a way. So it just makes it more meaningful to find blue in nature. Just, you know, enjoy it at a distance. Oh, the ground's toxic. That's why I was dying. Okay, that explains so much.
This looks like a good one.
I don't know if you can ever quantify anything of like that as a good one. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing with diamonds, is diamonds are rare-ish. Oh my god. Give me a minute. Diamonds are rare-ish, but not as rare as we make them out to be. It's a very much... I think it's fascinating how it's an orchestrated rarity. But I totally get what you mean. But it's kind of like titanium. Like, titanium is actually extremely common. It's just that titanium metal is not. In fact, you need a titanium or a titanium compound of just like the powdered stuff is or not powdered stuff, but unrefined is what's necessary for plastic manufacturing. Little geology tip that I've always found super interesting. And Minecraft coal may seem incredibly common until you really need it and just can't find it. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Like, give me a garnet any day. I don't know if you've ever been, like, gem hunting. That's a fun pastime out in the wilderness. Is going to find places and find things like amethyst, topaz. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so we got a wide range of really cool gems that, you know, are available for... Well, I'm not going to say ripe for the picking, because technically you're not supposed to take them, but, you know. Balloon procedures. Nice. Well, I encourage it sometimes. Do a little research about your area and then kind of see, like, if there's any, like, particular gems that are popular. Or maybe not popular, but common. Like in a Arizona area down south, you get a lot of cinnabar. Up here, Washington side, you get a lot of jade is very common. Along with garnets, amethysts, stuff like that. Turquoise is a Midwest thing. Although you can probably find it in a lot of places. Oh, there we are.
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
I think you'd be surprised on the contrary. I mean, depending where you are, because rocks are everywhere. Planet's a big place. What am I watching? What is this? Really? Wait, what is the show for lore-wise? I mean, it's for...
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees.
What?
Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest
Oh,
house.
interesting. Okay. So it was made specifically for Dylan.
Trapping agents in
But it seems like a bunch of bureaucratic guys are making this, so...
I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
When you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late. Yeah, exactly. I mean, traumatized watching that, but it's also like you get this kind of like cartoon made by a bunch of scientists who've probably never been parents in their lives, or maybe even seen a child in anything other than a lab. And then you're like, oh, let's do something. Kids like this, right? It's basically a cartoon. It's puppets. Kids love puppets. Right? Oh, twofer. Nice. It is nice that I'm actually getting some corrupted samples out of this. Ah! Oh, yeah! Wait, Trench had a kid? What? When was that said? Not mad about spoiler, just say, mind is blown. It may have been in a documentary that I missed. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I did miss that. See, that's the downside of speed reading. You miss some of the really cool stuff. So Trench had a kid, has authority issues, doesn't like relying on people.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
What does that look like to you?
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
That's
The
super
mold
weird.
has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact.
No worries. I know that you don't like spoiling, but it really doesn't bother me.
Appearance and behavior than anything else we know, except perhaps bacteria.
And it's not a puzzle game, so it's not like you're telling me the answer. It just kind of deepens the lore for me. Makes me more curious, you know?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Oh, hey!
Nice to see your credentials.
This might actually allow me to get into the toxic rooms.
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source.
Oh, awesome. I look forward to hearing that.
Can we begin to
Get that lore
understand
drop.
how to stop it?
I'm wondering what the connection between a
Hazmat tells you to.
Jesse and Trench is,
Jesse.
besides both our, you know, directors.
Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
So, how... Okay.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed.
Oh, heck yeah.
Even
I'm
people
excited.
susceptible to fungus
Although,
grows
if you
rapidly
did find a
just
way to
as
get through the smoking lounge, or where to get the
one must ingest
lore,
the
I'd
source
appreciate
to become
that.
infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
You sound too excited about that.
Blooming would sound so horrible.
The smoking area. So basically the ashtray.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything
Okay,
must
cool.
be
So there's
questioned
just like...
before the truth can
I
be
kind of
revealed.
wondering if this is very much like a Metroidvania where you keep collecting things. Especially when... Okay. That's exciting.
So, is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Okay. Moving on.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Careful in there, ma'am.
Return when you
Area's under quarantine.
I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
I always like that mentality. I wouldn't go in without talking to this person. So I suspect some of those super toxic areas are no longer toxic. There's a couple rooms that were inaccessible previously. I'm going to do a preliminary investigation.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Did she say go into the pit? I suppose she did. Haha! And we are immune. And apparently don't want to eat the mold. Oh my god. Okay, I'm investigating the pit. I kind of missed the whole why I'm investigating the pit, but I'm very happy I'm able to do it now. And what we're going to do... This gun is fantastic, however... Need a little more oomph. This is... What does this do? Projectile spread. Decrease, so this is the choke. Yeah? Oh, increase projectiles. Oh, combining that with the choke is amazing! Really? I mean, I don't know. I'm a big fan of blue cheese, so I can understand it.
The further I go, the worse it smells.
What? Then what's the purpose? Yeah, I am noticing this is a little bit weak sauce. Because my thoughts were adding more pellets. Because I thought it's not more pellets do more damage. It's each pellet does damage, right? So the thought is if more pellets are hitting, it's just doing... Oh. Oh. So I'm counteracting it with the choke. Well. Color me surprised. How else do we do this? Reload speed. Enemy... Oh. Well, then we're doing armor piercing. That's a bummer. That kind of defies regular logic, but there's a lot of games out there that kind of do that. It's just trying to find the game's, I guess in this case, unlogic. As it turns out, what is defending them is not armor, just HP. Ow. That's possible.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28.
Oh, this is interesting.
6, 7, whatever. Still in the threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Oh, Ollie turned. Oh, look at... No, it's all good. Hey, if you do find out, I'd be interested in the logic behind it. Okay, this shatter's not working out. I need something a little more oomphy. Rate of fire. Yeah, maybe that'll do it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, he was totally okay with his comrade eating the mold. Because he's just like, alright, cool, whatever. That's kind of the rough part. It's like, I don't know, I've always been kind of the, I don't know, on the ground working kind of person, so I get it. Like, you know, oh, you're on the floor, so you kind of like, you don't see the whole picture. So if you see one of your friends just eating a bunch of mushrooms, yeah, I just laugh about it because, well, that's freaking weird. And by golly, we hang out with weirdos. Weirdos are great. Also, everything seems to be a horrific giant hole.
Source? It's kind of pretty.
Is that the bloom? Oh! Nope. Ow! Okay, unsure how to address the situation. I think the solution is explosives. When in doubt, blow it up. Ow. I am almost dead. Also reminds me I could probably use this. Whoa! What hit me? I packed a wall up. Let's give that another go. Also, there's mannequins in the walls.
Is that the source?
Take that as you will.
It's kind of pretty. No.
Yeah, that is a surprisingly effective move. That seems like the weak one. Ah! Ow! Oh, man. What a wallop. Maybe I just need to put in more HP. That's the secret. Because I'm obviously not dodging. I've resolved in my brain somehow to face tank everything. Alright, let's see what we got. We need dodge efficiency. I think that one... I mean, energy recovery speed is also massively powerful. Launch energy cost? Oh, you know what? I can have a third one. Okay, well that solves that. We'll just have all three. Alright. Secret is mobility.
It's kind of pretty.
Maybe I just need to fly more? It's not something I'm utilizing?
No.
Oh, we got hit points. Yeah. Ah! Hit the core. Whoa! Oh! What the hell was that? Holy crap! How do I dodge that? Alright, this is a boss challenge I can really appreciate. Holy cow.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope.
Time to be a little squirrely. What is on the ground right now? Crap. Whoa, okay. I was doing really well there, too. I'm not sure how to deal with the poison gas, though. I think it's get on top of the things, but... maybe I need to use shield more. Maybe that's the answer. I mean, I have it. Might as well use it.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Damn you, lack of aim assist! Okay. Whoa! Whoa! The triple whammy is a bit much to deal with. It's not like it has much of a tell. Maybe getting close to it, yeah. Yowza! Mold 1. That's what you're called? Okay, the shield did not block giant tentacle, as it turns out. Damn. I'm gonna be losing a lot of my source here. Yeah, exactly. The giant searing pain to your face is the tell.
It's kind of pretty.
Well, maybe I just need to see what the weak spot is better. Alright, maybe if I focus on the arms, I'd like knock one of them off so he'd hit me less? That sounds like it makes sense to me. Ah! Oh my god. It's like the world's first terraforming flower. Jeez, okay. I did just dodge and hit for that guy. Dodge and hit harder. Okay, so dodging is the big secret. Like, taking cover seemed to work for a little while, but I think they kind of figure that out and then attack around it.
Is that the source?
I haven't quite figured out what their full range of movement is. Ow. Decided this place is safe. Maybe it's slightly too far away there. Okay, this one's too short. Ah! Yikes. Whoa! I am unsure as to what the hell happened, but I don't think he has any arms anymore. Yikes. Okay, just keep shooting. That's the answer. Jeez, I take so much damage. Healing stuff. That was a nice case of take a little bit of damage, earn damage. Or earn health. No! Oh, come on, I was so close! I think. Charge works next. Maybe charge isn't the right weapon. Maybe I should be using Pierce. Because it is so good. Maybe that's the thing we're going to switch to. Yeah, that was close. That was close. But not close enough. No, I'm actually having a blast with this. This is fun. No health items, though. I may have sold them all. Alright. Mushroom, your time has come.
It's
Okay, so focusing on the arms is kind of the right idea. But I think it's the center one that's the most dangerous. Oh, I think I broke it already. Yikes. Jeez. Okay, so the carpet bombing is an effective strategy on his end. Alright, we're giving it one more go. Then I'm going to go for an exploration, then I'll come back. Although I feel like this is the one.
The source? It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, in a neat kind of way. What is happening? Where did all my health go? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I died in the poison. We'll come back to this later on. Maybe when I find some, you know, health perks or anti-poison something. Or if I level up my force push stronger. I don't know. We'll find something. However, that's a good... Yeah, launch is definitely going to be... And hit points will be after that. So let's check the mission board. We'll look at old growth later. Investigate the safe room. Oh, I have the ability to do this one. Let's do that. Let's go to containment. Sealed threshold, atrium. I think it had the 3 launcher ability at that point, so it was easier. The 3 launch ability, I think I have it. It just takes forever to charge up. But maybe that's a good thing to try. When I come back to it, I'll give that one a shot. Uh-oh. What is that?
What is that? It's making more tracks?
Of course it is. Yeah. Oh, I did some damage. Not sure what I did differently. Okay, so when it's charging like that, that's when I need to hit the red orb. I believe. Only the smallest gosh darn target. We're gonna have to, like, twist our entire sniping repertoire. And I missed. How do I predict which way it's going? Of course! Go get him, Tiger. Only got a shot off. Oh, this is getting hairy. Okay, if we're talking about the rule of cool, this is pretty high. Come on, do your charging thing. Oh, it's over. Ow! Okay, I think if it's pointing at you, it's going to charge up clocks to destroy you. What killed me? Okay. This is an insane boss. I think he is awesome. I think I have the secret. If I can not, be pointed at by him, I think I'll be okay. I think I got his number. The bell tolls for thee.
The fuck is that?
Whoa!
It's making more clocks.
I took a lot of damage there. Maybe. I think maybe I'm just not hitting where I should be hitting. Maybe it's a locational problem? Come here. Yeah, he just basically vomits clocks at you. Vomit clock. What an idea. Okay. Well, did you fight these bosses when you were super high level? Like, maybe I'm trying to go after him way too early. Well, I did it. What happened there? So I don't think my pot shots are the thing that's gonna take it down, if you will. I gotta find the secret. Do it. Point at me! Shit! That was an epic facepalm. But at least I got it now. Once he faces me, I throw a clock in there, and that somehow interrupts his clock vomit. I rush damage, so not really. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Huh. And all the bosses. Launch is super powerful. It is super powerful. We got the secret. I just need to not die.
What the fuck is that? It's making more clocks?
Do it. Point at me. Do it now! Yeah! Okay, that was way too small of a shot. Come on, you got this. Ready? At least I can still do a little bit of damage when he's got his back to me. If you can call it that. Okay, so I think he's going counterclockwise. So the next one, he's coming after me. Yeah. And then he's going over here. No, I can't get there in time. However... Okay, I figured out his movements, so that's a plus. Stop shrieking at me. Okay. Nope, not my turn yet. Whoa, he's shooting faster. Got him. Okay, I should be able to follow him, but I'm a little gun shy if I'm being honest. Look at the next one, though. Open. What? Oh, man. Oh, hey. Did not think I'd get that. There we go. Open, 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 open. Open at me. Oddly enough, it's not time yet. Got him! Haha! Oh, I didn't think it was actually an anchor. See, it's easy once you figure out the secret. Well, easy, air quotes. Thank you, I appreciate that. That was a good fight. I actually really liked that boss. It was a cool concept. It had a sense of logic. I'm about to. I think I have the anchor lore. Like I said, it's the downside of not having, like, read this stuff. Let's see if I can find it. See, Mold will come up. Atlas, Blackrock. Television, Quarry. Alright, let's see this. Anchor. As it turns out, I have not found the anchor lore. Okay. So what did that give me, other than just containing the anchor? Maybe. We'll take a look momentarily. Because I am actually, like, I am very adherent to lore when that stuff comes up, so... Oh, hey, another shatter. Ooh. You know, I really should upgrade spin before I upgrade shatter again. Yes. And then I just need more thing bucks. The heck? Man, maybe missing the lore is a bad idea. This game just has so much of it. And I got 3 of these things. Okay. Our holder, 665. To the other blessing. We hold the Rain's law. We are failing in translating hyperreal concepts. Ignore this message. It's true. I mean, normally I do like reading through all this stuff, even though, you know, some people complain about it, but I like it. It's the lore makes so much, and then this game has so much more with the lore in it. We reach tether through control points to the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate, fast travel, construct through control points. Did you just tell me what I already knew? I mean, thank you. Certain resources, loot can be constructed, crafted into mods. Seriously? We advocate, facilitate this. Add control points, menus. Will be available exclusive to the director. Yeah. Exactly. Quarry equipment. Cool. I'm glad we're at unread. Yeah, maybe it's here. App, anchor procedures, anchor supplement. So let's read about the anchor. Blackrock paneling successfully prevent manifestation of the sphere. Sphere was really cool. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with wooden stock, surface rusted places, and 3,789 pounds. Item generates a blank sphere, purpose of which is currently unknown. Sphere always generated at a precise point in relation to the item. Significantly, vertical feet from the anchor was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit, dedicated oxygen line. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, the oxygen line was cut at the sphere's portal by an unseen force. All agents in the room during Entrosphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Oh, that's horrible. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered the strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses describe it as the black sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of a ship. Crew blank by throwing tin buckets, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. Passing fishing vessel called rescued 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched, and the Ocelot's last known coordinates began diving operations. Ocean floor, agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed, except for the anchor. Agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor. They noticed that the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor. Okay. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported. So it's the sphere that's the big problem. Interesting. Cool. I'll read these as they become, prevalent. Yes. And then Salvador's ID. Look at that guy. Looks like somebody's uncle. Let's look up another mission I've been doing. Fridge duty. Oh yeah, I gotta rescue that guy. Prime candidate program. Let's go rescue the fridge man. Why is there always a containment procedure that involves staring at something nonstop, however? I feel like that's a go-to solution for a lot of things. Yeah, just sit here and stare at it. I didn't forget about the fridge guy. I just prioritize other things first. We gotta do FIFO when it comes to work. Sorry, fridge guy, you were the 5th person who asked. Well, that worked. Ow. Didn't knock that off. We got an orb. I am in so much danger! I love it here because... Yeah, exactly. With the loading screen, It isn't that bad, I found. Oh, they gave up. That's right, you better run. You know who the better fighter is. Oh my god, they're back. I'm sorry, did it completely restart the fight? What kind of BS is this? Got him. Alright, refrigerator man, where'd you go? I mean, give me a sec to kill these things, and then we'll have a reckoning. Where'd he go? Taking him over. I kind of like that I hit him so hard that he drops the thing he's telekinesising. Oh, this is not what I want. I want to go this way. This is the entrance to Panopticon. No, Refrigerator Man's down here. Control seems the kind of game that if the technology got better, we're able to control the game with brainwaves. You know, I've actually thought about it, that not necessarily the brainwave part, but the closest thing I can think of is VR. And I have a VR set myself, and boy, is it quite the experience. I've been brainstorming how to incorporate that into streaming, but I'm also afraid of just getting violently ill, because I can only do that for so long. Altered items. Oh, I'm on level 4. Oh. But yeah, I actually believe, like, as the technology gets stronger and that we're able to experiencing things a little bit better. I mean, think about it. They got those vests that have, like, the haptic control. I actually believe, maybe you brought that up the other day. Somebody did. But there's eventually we're going to be able to, like, play horror games, and then you can feel like a tap on your shoulder and stuff like that. Oh, that's crazy. Honestly, I think that if you're willing to use it pretty frequently, it is very worth it. Not just for gaming, but like for watching movies, for stuff. It is pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I hear ya. Yeah. Come on, Philip.
What can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't. They can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Well, what if I stare at it for a little bit so he can close his eyes for a while? How is he holding his eyes open that strongly? Alright, Langston. I don't remember where you are. Sure. Oh, hey. There is no loading screen. Wow, you were right. But, I mean, here's the thing, though. That's, like, the level that shows how strong he is, though.
So many cell breaches. I guess life's a breach.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
He's had his eyes about him for over a day.
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door.
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open.
So,
The film can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Yeah, exactly. I can barely last like 40
With
seconds.
altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
You don't know that very well. All right. Yeah.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all
Oh.
I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Knife rain?
Nice metaphor.
Just a rush and you're talking here. Well, it could be a very important
See you
thing to
later,
know.
Langston.
The vast differences.
Like always.
See, I did learn, very importantly, I cannot bind with a, you know. Besides, his eyes have been open for over a day. Like, I can wait 10 minutes. I don't know how his eyes are open for a whole day. That blows my mind. Hey.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to...
The fridge is doing something.
Crap. Oh, he's dead.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Well, kept his eyes open for a whole day, only to end like that. That's kind of tragic. What is happening? Former?
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Because it's something... Oh my god. That's what I thought. Lay your eyes on this. Feast your... Oh my god, he's got arms. Ow. Whoa, whoa! Did I just fall through the floor? That's not how I thought I was gonna go. Oh, it's getting kind of close to time to quiet down a little bit. In the other room, I got a roommate who has to go to bed pretty early. All right, refrigerator man.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something.
Philip?
Oh no. Well, I haven't beat it yet. We'll see how long this takes me. It's a cool boss. I actually really like the design.
It hurts me.
He's alive again. It's true. I was kind of wondering whether they actually like reset things after you die, or if they
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
The fuck?
yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. So this is kind of feasting into the fact that the objects of power, or otherwise, are alive. Like, each one is tied to like a creature or a, you know, astral event, for lack of a better phrase. you're doing a wind-up? Get out of there. Okay. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Ah! Phase 2 is kind of tough. Yikes! Okay. It's time to get greedy! Ha-ha! I got it. The former?
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
Yeah. That's cool. Ooh. I think they all get you to the astral plane according... Well, yeah, they take you to the astral plane. However...
Change something?
Why did I fix it before? That was pretty cool. But yeah, they're mentioning that the... Thank you. I appreciate the G. But they mentioned that the objects of power seem alive and sentient, but I don't think they are alive and sentient. I think they're portals to the astral plane, and then something in the astral plane is alive. That's at least the theory I'm going for. Maybe it's unique to the fridge? Astral plane. Trying to see if I can find like the fridge info. Here we are. Refrigerator procedures. No containment procedures required. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator, model 1960s. No coolant functionality. Oh. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by blank. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. Paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came to Bureau's attention as it survived a collapse, where it served as appliance in an apartment rented by a man named Blank. It became subject to local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Who is out of the building at the time of collapse, retained ownership until 1974, when the Bureau purchased it through a false identity. Now altered effects has been observed. Okay. So I'm guessing that's the supplement. Can you tell us why you left your building? Oh, I already read that. Yeah. So, well, I mean, I'm thinking if... Oh, whoa. There was a new... I'm pushing all the buttons. You get one of those panic moments where you forget what button you're going to push, so you just slap the keyboard. Talk to me about the former. Because, I mean, that was special. Why was there no... The former, Descent, is gone. Not gone. Is previous disappointment, and is not part of the board, us. So it's a different entity. It has its own portion of the astral plane. We apologize. Deny all knowledge. For the inconvenience. You will see, face the former. It is stealing, linking altered items. So the former, it builds the competition, not us. You will espionage, destroy, when possible. Do not believe, get hyped. About the former's lies, ads. We provide offer better bonus package, health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry, dead. And you will never work, exist. In this torn cosmic reality again. Yes. I like how it was a veiled threat. Don't go after my competition, or you will never work here again. So maybe that adds a different theory. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. How do I get back up? Oh, I guess it was that easy. But yeah, so maybe I need to develop a new theory now that it was just immediately debunked. So we got the picnic basket, the mailbox. I mean, I guess not everything gets a quest. So while I'm fighting these guys, let me mull it over a little bit. I gotta put some thought into my theory. Uh-oh, we got a spook. My favorite kills are the ones you do by accident. Let's talk to Langston.
Cell breaches on every level. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description.
Astronauts?
The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
So there's just... You gave me an entire list of things to contain? Oh, okay. What's your background?
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years.
Basically.
Voila.
Now this is going to sound absolutely terrible.
I just picked up a gun.
That was a...
Gun picked me.
That's a mark of a good supervisor. Being able to delegate.
I'll see you later, Langston.
See, and it's an extra pro tip from him. He's a supervisor, but he delegated to his boss. I got nothing but respect for this guy. It's like maybe I found the actual strength of this thing. Oh my god. Oh. This will be next. Yeah, let's check out the Japanese paper lantern, traffic light, hand chair, moving letters. Are they here? Oh, they're all over the place.
No. Why listen to Langston?
Okay, cleanse, contain the traffic light. We're hunting down the traffic light. But that's cool. And also, okay, so here's my theory now that I've kind of molded over a little bit. Was it? Okay. Nice. But okay, objects of power may not be sentient unto themselves, but if they activate as a conduit to the material plane from the astral plane, and the board is specifically tethered to the objects of power, OOPs, those seem to be stable connections, right? Excuse me? Where the F did you come from? But so yeah, those seem to be stable connections that they're using to influence the world. The board of directors seems to be a powerful entity in the, or series of entities, due to how they talk, in the astral plane. So, my new theory is the former is a former part of the board, like one of the many who kind of like rejected their main ideals, broke off to this altered state of the astral plane, and is linking to unstable objects, since these altered items, and is trying to gain a connection to the material world from there. It unto itself seems to be a mimetic hazard. And that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it until they get me more information to work with. Because ultimately, it's like the question lies, who is the board? Or what is the board? They're obviously an entity in the astral plane. How they reacted to the former, and they basically said it was one of them, but no longer. So it just raises the question of who are they? What is their level of influence if they're of the same relative power? Is that a traffic light? No, but that's a save point. Oh, it's a reflection. That's what that is. Nothing in that room. Alright, alright, alright. We'll have to go up a level, I'm sure. I think I got him. Okay, so there's fortified unit. That is a singular location, so I'm going to need to go up. Okay, I suspect somebody's summoning things down here. Oh, dear. You good? Okay. Well, that was easy. All right. I don't know. You may have more information than me. Do you have a theory of what the former and, well, the former of the former, the board is? There we go. Okay, we got a swan. Nothing actively looking like a traffic light yet. Okay, wall smashed. Good sign. A balloon. All right. Water cooler. Gordon Freeman's crowbar. Wait, P6 cell, isn't that... Yeah, that's... Where is that? The board is definitely connected to the oldest house, and the gun... Yes. Especially with part of the lore saying the gun has, you know, at one point been Excalibur. Which is not a small claim. Are you kidding me? Death by inches. What is the point of flying if I cannot fly? Okay, riddle me this. I'm here now. Now what? What have I achieved by getting here? I don't know, I feel like... Uh-oh. I'm falling. Yeah, I feel like the traffic light would be in a semi-obvious location. One that I might not have to parkour to. Because it literally says it's in the Panopticon. Maybe it's over there. Achieve freedom. Oh, yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll achieve freedom at the, Oh, I've already been there? Okay. Good to know. That does open up my search. If it's a place I've already been. Got a picnic basket. I'll see if I can find in the lore. Maybe that'll give me a clue as well. Okay, we got our little thunder hammer. Elevator. Man, I'm on a roll. I'm totally not falling off cliffs right today. Alright, we're gonna go about the route, see if I can see it. A traffic light. Cleanse and contain the traffic light. This might be one of those things where I'm like, I see it, but it doesn't register as what it is in my head. I wonder what's in that box. Okay. Although that does confirm my suspicions. It is obvious and it is hard to miss. So, yeah. See, it's these empty containment cells that make me suspicious. Got the fridge. Sterilized cubicles with incantation 3. Okay. What a detail. What is that? Oh. Oh, gotcha. But see, that's the part that boggles my mind. Like, wouldn't that be, like, destroyed? Like, you know, would they burst out? But then again, I'm kind of making an assumption as to how they get around. And to think, this was a boss creature once. Or at least was introduced as one. Fort units. Oh, I see the flashing. It's obvious. I have a feeling this is going to be like a game of red light, green light.
That must be one of the missing alternate items.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Don't you run away from me. Oh, well, I mean, if you're just gonna leave, fine. Rude. Don, Don, Don. What is happening to my eyes? Oh. What? Oh, do I just need to not be seen when it's red? Oh, snap. No, that didn't work. Gong, gong, gong. Gong, gong, gong. Got it. It didn't even matter. Nice.
Escaped alternate item to worry about.
That's it? I mean, that was a cool build-up, but I thought I was going to go to the astral plane. Well, it's been tamed. That was kind of cool. It's kind of floating away and just gonk, gonk, gonk. I like how the hole that the television made just stayed that way. And that the building is just still sideways. Like, I feel like the oldest house just makes containment impossible. Okay, sealed threshold hall. Medical wing. So we got some exploring to do. Hut, 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 hut. You coming for me? Boom. I do like how smooth the combat is in this game. Like, it's not incredibly cumbersome. Like, it's easy to use the powers. It's fast. Ooh, abilities. Don't mind if I do. Three objects. Wow. And next we're going this way. Yeah, but it's also like you're weak enough that you can absolutely get, you know, wrecked. But at the same time, you're powerful enough that you can just dominate any combat. So it's like, you have that fragility. It's the basic, you know, feel of being a glass cannon. Okay. I don't know why, but it made you think about a game you loved that sadly closed. Really? What was it called? I don't know if I can deal with the blaring giant red mess. Wait, am I in containment? Is this Clockland? Where am I? Yeah, we're going to the medical wing. The hand chair. What is the hand chair? Knockout City. Oh, interesting. Okay. Was this a video game? An actual dodgeball game? Yeah, let's get to logistics, then security. Yeah, security's this way. Certainly got a lot of explodey guys. Yeah, please do. You're welcome to. Oh, snap. Yeah. I'll have to take a look at it. Where am I going now? Medical. Medical is downstairs. Archives, P6L. There we go. Medical, here I come. Medical's been taken over by a fungaloid. Okay, I'm really enjoying that I'm doing a ton of damage with the, Get back here. With the, throw. There we go. Okay, where are we at? Hand chair. It's one of those monster things. Oh! What the hell? What do? There we go. That was easy. Creepy.
Easy peasy.
Alright, Cinda. Take a look at this. Oh, okay. Interesting. And they took it down? It kind of has a, it gives me vibes of Jet Set Radio back in the day. There you go. I was about to say, that thing just does not die. Alright, Sealed Threshold Hall. Where on earth do I get that? Oh, Sealed Threshold Corridor. I suppose it's that easy. Oh! Problemo. Oh, do I have to kill them in tandem? Yep, I gotta kill him in a timely fashion. Oh, that's a bummer. Perhaps I need to kill them in order? I did it. I escaped. Yeah, is it a very old game? Seems interesting. Especially if the focus is dodgeball, too. Double check, make sure I've gone through here. A shelter modeled shelter. Poetry in the making. It's like the great shield of shield. Really old, it was made EA. Yeah, that is a brutal stuff, especially when they start destroying IPs. And deleting servers, and... I mean, not the worst company I've ever seen, but pretty bad. Whoa! Jeez, these explodey guys are abundant. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, well, okay, it's a lot of AAA game companies. That's why I usually aim a little more for the indies. I mean, not ubiquitous. Sometimes there's a lot of crappy indie companies. But, by and large, I tend to find that they tend to have the more favorable business practices. And willingness to keep their IPs. Good lord. It's like, wait, you just want to play our game? Yes, please. Just keep doing that. Who would have thunk it? Alright, we're getting rid of level 3s now. Get that money. But it's where I've kind of grown. I mean, I've always had the appreciation for indie games, for having that willingness to, you know, create more unique kinds of games. Like, it's the indie sector that, you know, starts being more ambitious. I mean, yes, I will freely admit there's also, like, a lot of the follower stuff, so it's not all the way good, but that's where innovation comes from. It's about the people willing to try and, you know, admittedly failing. Sometimes. Do I? Go on. That's not the right button. Like this one? Oh, I do. Wow. Thank you. I would have totally never noticed that on my own. I'd have gone half the game. It's like, oh, how long have I had this? And probably would have deluded myself in thinking, his life is in your hands. Let's work hard. What? Self-reflection. There's a new move. Oh. What? Oh, this is the Prime Candidate program?
To find new Prime candidates.
What is happening? Okay.
The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
The mirror? Okay. Which, I'm going to be honest, though. I mean, it's not like a phobia or anything, but mirrors do freak me out a little bit. Yeah, I know, Trench being wildly vague. I do like the hologram effect, though. That is a really good touch. Your shield means nothing. Okay. Wait, what is this barrier? Whoa. This guy's just strong against bullets. Just keep throwing chairs at him until he goes away. There we go. Oh, give me a second. It's because of not using the hotline. If you listen through the hotline, he says the whole thing. Oh yeah, I've been listening to the hotlines for sure. I just missed the tutorial ones. Otherwise, he only says snippets like, fucking blank on the English word, but the ones, radio's in French. That's all good. I totally get that. But no, I have been going through the collectibles, but it's just kind of like the little blurbs, like, Trench, what are you trying to tell me? And then, of course, we have this.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new Prime candidates.
I always like how he has the same three
No one
motions.
but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife.
Oh, yeah.
We
Okay.
weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me.
Interesting.
I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
I assume we are P7? But yeah, it's a... I feel like in this line of work, though, with the Bureau and anything can kill you at any moment, everything you do is super important and whatnot, I'm pretty sure smoking is the least of your concerns. I'm pretty sure every day working at this place is basically smoke them if you got them. And as it turns out, the director's got him. So yeah, that was a little snippet of his family story. And does raise the question, who's P7, if not us? Oh, is it really? I missed that part. That's hilarious. Why would it possibly be forbidden here? Like, it's a pocket dimension. You have an entire reality out there. A reality of things that would have no problem smoking you. Might I add. Where am I trying to go? Prime candidate. Yeah. Sealed hall threshold. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I guess that's a possible explosives and courtesy to other non-smokers. I feel like it's amusing that those two are in the same sentence. Oh yeah, there might be bombs, but other people might not like it. Which is true, but I mean, it's like the logic of the situation, which is like, we're in a giant building. It's Titanic. The building is doing strange directions. This is so cool. It's giving me some Inception vibes. Whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. That says Bright Falls. Talk to me. Alright, Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI special... Whoa. Notable individuals still missing after Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to Creator's Dilemma, and file re Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was a result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Forceful perception of subjective reality. Wow. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Wait, is that for real? Is that an actual book? Agents interviewed Clay Stewart, suspected minor paralegal, was placed under indefinite surveillance, monitoring the station, Cauldron Lake alert. Give me a sec, I gotta find that. Oh my god, it is a book! I mean, yeah. I'm gonna try to find... Okay. It is $249. Maybe I'm not gonna try to find that book. Wowzers. Yeah, that is super cool. And I mean, I do like collecting rare books, but one thing I've learned is other people who collect rare books are vicious at the thing. They will scalp prices. They'll do anything to get their hands on those books. But that's cool. That was the first link to a Alan Wake to this thing. Which I was actually thinking about that. I don't remember whether I was musing about that earlier, but my thoughts were it's really cool that the Alan Wake story is tied into Control, as it very much strengthens the game Control, right? And the story of that. But I feel like the story of Control may diminish the strength of the story of Alan Wake. I'll muse after that, after we watch this. I like how you can see his hands. Oh, I've read that book. Actually, that is a really, really good book. I strongly suggest it. If you like liminal spaces and stuff like that, it can be pretty explicit if that is a limitation.
Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Oh, it just has some explicit stuff in it. Just some, I don't know, adult-themed content.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
It's not something that bothers me. However, you know, other people it does.
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind.
Oh, gotcha. I getcha. Okay. So maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it's just a good book to dive into and assess it yourself.
And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
The big chair. Oh.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
So just everybody wants the big chair, and that's why you do it. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of the explanation of that. But it's just like, what if I don't want to do that? Everybody wants to do this. It is amusing how that's their, you know, reasoning. It's like a kid not wanting to do it. It's like, what do you mean you don't want to do it? Everybody wants to do it. All right, here's another Bright Falls one. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by Alan Wake creating an AWE, in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigation, was alerted on September 13th, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker that an AWE event is taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Wait, who's Kirkland? Mr. Kirkland. Refer to events investigation 1970, 1976, 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. Okay. The Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to 1970, Thomas Zane, 76, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight the old switch, possible object of power, that blank, missing. Wake was not found on the scene. Reports claim that he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Okay, it's actually a way to manipulate people. Which, I get that. Is that like a source of reasoning? It's like everybody wants this. There's no way that you wouldn't want this. Just seek it out, always. I don't know. I think it depends on the person, but it does make a good point as a manipulation tactic.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
I guess, yeah.
Finding
Yeah.
a projector will.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here.
Huh. Who's Northmore?
It's remarkable.
Oh wait, wasn't that the previous director?
There was an incident. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Huh. Don't want to invoke his name. Interesting.
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much.
So wait, Dylan killed somebody?
He's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
So Dylan killed somebody with his brain?
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate...
Oh, that Dylan killed somebody, or about the previous director? I heard a little bit about Northmore, but I don't know if he went into too much detail.
We'll make this work.
Okay. So the kid Dylan killed somebody. Victim autopsy. Oh. Okay, this is new. And that's not a collectible I have? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Most likely. Agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6. Blunt force injuries of the head, neck, excessive trauma in the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions, fracture of the spinal cord. So he just absolutely destroyed this person. It was determined the cause of death was internal bleeding occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Ow. Apparently his head was shoved up his backside. At least that's what that was all these injuries are kind of pointing towards. Yeah, he shoved his head up that guy's backside. A transcript. Was alone during outburst? You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why do you... help me get the fuck out of here. Why you show me things I can't do anything about? Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. Let me here to rot. I will dig my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Oh! That was when Polaris is trying to get into his head. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess if that's about as creative as you can get, and if you can actually do it with your brain.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see?
Whoa.
It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
They were hunting her down. But yeah, it sounded like Polaris was trying to get into his head, and he was just like, no, fuck off. Oh, well. I got a new costume. Movement tracking.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well.
When did I do this recording?
This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted.
Yeah, exactly.
We went inside.
Was it patient confidentiality is not strong with that one.
That's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No.
Yeah, psychiatrists shouldn't be that leading either.
Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Yeah.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
Jesus.
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting?
What?
You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding...
That's a very
yourself
leading question.
Away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
She's excessively tolerant. Yeah, exactly. It's like she asked 15,000 questions and doesn't even wait for the answer. It's like, what? Do you want the answer or not? That's right, I have pushed the button. Behold!
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Oh, you are literally from Ordinary. I thought you actually meant that, like, figuratively. Like you wanted an ordinary childhood, not a childhood in Ordinary. Alright, shield guy. No. Behold the power of cardboard box. At least. You don't know if she always had the same. Oh, definitely. I mean, how else would they have gotten the information? Like, first of all, I don't think therapists... I don't know if this is true at all, but I don't think therapists record conversations. Like, they write notes, they remember, but maybe, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had too much in that department, so maybe it's just a feature that I just don't know is common. But yeah, I'm under the... Oh, okay. It might also be very safe to assess that It might be that everybody is part of the Bureau, like a large majority of people. They probably have a massive, all-encompassing staff. Kind of like the SCP, in a way. Willow AWE Shipping Manifest. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And I suppose they can do that without, you know, compromising the psychiatrist's integrity. Although, I'm willing to believe the former rather than the latter. Did I miss a door? Oh, pfft, the elevator.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
You actually became the director.
Experiments.
You know, okay. Maybe that is a, something worth, investigating. Just, you know, how you would think about it. If you were found that you were an experiment, somebody else was experimenting with you, without your knowledge, would that be something that you would find devastating? Terrible? I think, personally, I'd be a little more curious as to what the results of said experiment was. Just like, did they find what they wanted to know? So you tell me this breach into infinity is nothing? Oh, okay, we're just gonna go this way. Through the train. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think I'd be mad they didn't tell me about it for a while. But I don't know. I mean, think about how many experiments, like, do lab rats get angry about the things they've been put into? Are these all kegs? Is this beer? Soul Magnum. Oh, that's the ratchet strap. What's there and how do I get there? Oh, is there? Oh, hopefully I didn't glitch out. No! Fight me. Oh, I'm supposed to be cleansing. Okay, well, let's see. Hopefully I didn't, like, clip through the wall or something. Wait, Ordinary Avenue? Ordinary dump site? What? York Subway. Alright, riddle me this. I do that. Okay, we're gonna do a little wiggle up here. Shoot the place up a little bit. Ah, yep, see, there we go. I think I made it mad. Oh. Yeah. Yep, and there he is. That's right. Now we cleanse.
We're going back home.
You are?
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Okay. Which, okay. She has this entire thing that she's like, okay, she had this traumatic experience. I understand that. Okay, she has all this stuff. But she was absolutely over the moon with being here. Like, she loved it. She says, despite all the horrors that I'm dealing with, I'm happy. Her words, not mine. So I'm kind of curious where the regret's coming from. Because if she didn't have that experience as a child, she wouldn't have the happiness that she's having now. I don't know. Let us do that. Using melee. Well, there's my problem. Cool, and then I'll start using charge. Pierce gets one more. Levitating. Rate of fire. I can put 2 of those on. Energy gain from headshots. Accuracy. Yeah, let's do accuracy. She likes the magic. If it's not, then necessarily the bureau and how to deal with it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And I can totally see how she'd be angry with how that was handled, because it, well, it sounds like it wasn't handled great. Like the intent.
Way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, snap. Alright, I like the thermonuclear gun. Oh, snap! Took me a second to figure out what that was. I get the impression I can't kill that thing. They covered up. Yes! Yeah, that is definitely true. They did do that. And I can see her being upset about that. Work chat teeth. What? I don't know, in some ways, I think that kind of like lingers on. Oh, whoa, they're fighting that thing as well. What? So that thing's an enemy to all? Oh, hey. Sorry, I was gawking. I did that to myself. But yeah, they did cover it up with a, you know, standard bureau thing. Although, yeah, I usually lean with the mentality of ends justify the means, where it's like, I'm trying to think more on the present. It's like, I'm happy now. And I couldn't have had the things in the past, or I couldn't have had this unless the things in the past have happened. But you do make a valid point. Like, I can see why she would be angry at the same time.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Ow. Really? Oh, okay. I suppose I need to take them a lot more seriously. Back to the Pierce. Yeah, exactly. Or at least sometimes it is the bad that leads up to the good. Like, in many ways, I don't know if this is fatalistic, but it's like, you know, in many ways, the bad is unavoidable. But it is the thing that shapes the present.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop throwing things at me. I like how these guys are just folks in chairs. Floating around with a sack on their head, and yet is still very powerful. Okay, we got the flashing lights machine. Oh yeah, big button. Don't know how I missed that before.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Could it be the tremendous amounts of fungus? Well, there's your problem. Yeah, exactly. But then again, if you're that powerful sitting in a chair, can you imagine standing up? It'd be insurmountable at that point. I'm sorry, those massive gears couldn't deal with that fungus? A well-oiled machine, this is not.
Something's blocking it.
I guess so. And yet, it is still fallible against a single bullet. Transit corridor north. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm fighting the Batman. Where you at? I'm not panic firing at all. Those things are brutal. I am working towards, however, finding a way to beat them while taking significantly less damage. I've not reached there yet, but I'm working on it. I thought the solution was throw things harder and faster, but that was only part of the solution. Oh, shield is good against them. That's something I may need to invest in. Shield and throw shield at enemy. It's a technical term. Kinda, yeah, they attack once, disappear, run away. Oh, that's clever. I gotta try that strategy. Pray tell, why can't I go through here? I love how much I can rip apart the concrete in this area. Okay, that was a painting of a corridor. Yeah, it's probably the opposite direction over here. One of those situations where the answer is move forward. Unless... And yes, I know I'm easily distracted. Did it? Oh. Speaking of open eyes, maybe it's up. I didn't think of that. No. No, that ain't it. Although, I do have a glass ceiling. That's cool. Nope, I'm just moving farther away from it. But the box! How do I get the box? Unless... Alright, I suppose the answer is not going to be the easy one. There's 2 boxes in there. And it doesn't seem like there's an entrance, other than this gate. Huh. I will reassess later. Oh, whoa! Maybe I do get in from above. Oh. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Oh, gotta get the battery. 2 batteries. And an elevator. Okay. I don't know, it's the thing with hidden areas, where it's just like, you know, it seems like insurmountable. You just can't figure it out until you find the solution, and then you're like, oh, I don't know how I didn't see that before. But even so, I must get in there from above. That's not what I thought it was. Another entrance, but it is hidden. A 3rd battery, huh? Is there a put down gently button? No, no, there is not. Hold up. My hackles are rising. I have become suspicious. Yeah. I mean, I do appreciate the commitment of just like, yeah, I bothered to pick this up with my brain. The only thing I can think to do with it is smash it into the ground as hard as I can. I mean, what else would I do? It's like taking a drink of a giant mug and then smashing it on the ground. Oh my god, I'm flying an airplane. Ha ha! I mean, the wings aren't attached. Okay. Well, it's good to know that I'm, you know, not warm. Cold, but good logic. For a second, I took that as a, I was actually surprised that I could get in. Oftentimes in games like that, they have a clipping issue for things like that. Like, you end up standing on the hole. Uh-oh. Take him down. Okay. Yeah, when you initially said I was cold, I thought you meant cold-hearted. It's like, wait, what did I say? Or maybe that's an older saying, I don't know. It's like, ooh, you're cold. But then again, it does often take me a second to parse things out. This is the plight of having things in a written form. Is tone does not a... No, I appreciate that. I figured that out in the end. I take my time, but I do always get there eventually. But yeah, it's like usually tone. It's like, well, there's 3 ways I could have taken this, and hot and cold wasn't the first thing I thought about. So, AWE study on hold, areas off limits, pending future use. Yeah, exactly. You just... What you looking at, bud? You just pouting? Looking at the ground? Have a seat. Yeah, what if I discovered there was a way to cure these guys, even before a, you know. Transit corridor. Ooh! The world's kind of digitizing a little bit. I think there's an AWE nearby.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
29 years?
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. He told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch that.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's
I like how the clock's not moving.
It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left.
Interesting.
Said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
A mass abduction? That's what they got?
Aliens! That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight.
I like how government conspiracy took a bunch of people, and yet aliens was off the table there. And the ironic part is it was aliens, just not from space.
Form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects: a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action.
Okay.
We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality of power with our minds.
Alan Wake could do it.
What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection.
Interesting.
A projection. We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
The or die trying seems to be the key part there. Uh-oh. How did I miss 3 times? Thank you. Go get him, Tiger.
The questions asked are the 5th iteration of the psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't learn from him, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Making milk and honey?
What is the next?
Oh yeah, are you having trouble sleep?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went
I'll
crazy,
do especially.
you know what I mean.
Oh, I get you. Are you stressed about the next day? Is that a
Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
And another casualty. Oh, that's good. I get you. Yeah, that could be pretty tough to deal with. And I can imagine missing sleep doesn't help a lot. I think it was Carla. I can't remember. Did Carla survive? Did we ever meet Carla? I think we've heard her a few times, but not seen whether she, you know, perished or not. Stage 4B. Oh, there's a whole bunch on Ordinary. What are these two? This is a Trench. Well, who's this guy? Also, Trench looks like a, well, he looks like Walter White, let's be honest.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
Whoa.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Where's the dump? I don't see the dump. This is kind of cool. Little model of the town that they use to, you know, model out what happened. I don't know why it needs to be this big. Stage 3. Oh, nice. They're actually mapping out the blast rate and epicenter. So where's the dump? Is this a dump? Okay, stage 1. So they marked down precisely where it came, where the impacts went. Interesting. That's that. Let's do a little bit of reading. Stage 1B. Second slide we called Meadow, but not. It's really just an empty lot, bunch of weeds. There's a shack and a phone line, smelled like flowers, powerful, intoxicating, crazy dreams. It must be because I don't like losing control. In the dreams, everything is melting, and then we'd come out. Everything melts in the projector. JF. Is that Jesse? Neil was really into it. We found... He's been coming more and more to this town. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Intrigued by the... Yeah, exactly. Lost inside a meadow. Tom changed the slide. Okay, gotcha. I figured that was the case. It's just the witness testimony. I wonder who they got that from. After what happened in school, Miss Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw it took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes, it's a good word for a kid, were using Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters, where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide. We called it that because it really was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse, bomb shelter, something. Very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies, children. I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. What? What? Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More kids from town joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us and fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkey... So we're coming. They were just about to get us. But Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to hand and heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris because she was doing stars at school. Okay. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. Felt like being born or reborn. The world was fading for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and Not Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except hand. JF therapy session. Oh, so basically all of the other slides were burned, even though... Interesting, okay. I like how you can throw cars like Godzilla. But what's this house? Why is it red? Is that where they lived? Is this the school? Alright, well. I don't want to trash this quite yet until I get into... I'm getting into a fight. Oh dear. Nope. It's awfully convenient for the explodey guys to drop health. Oh, wait, he was on my team. Whoops. Get wrecked.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too?
Oh, for a second I thought this house was intact. Okay, the projector with hand, specifically. It's the only video left. Interesting. The dung monkeys.
You mentioned a poem last
Yeah, this
time
is
we
Carla.
talked.
No, wait.
By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Interesting.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s.
Interesting.
Named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't matter. It suits you
Interesting.
very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter.
This is a very leading
You said
psychiatrist.
that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's
Oh.
calling me.
She was gone for a while.
I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything.
There's chairs wrapped in plastic wrap.
As what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse.
Interesting.
You know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
We can't let you go. Oh, so she's in a psych ward. Okay, that's rough. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that kind of tracks when it comes to like psych ward psychiatrists and stuff. Can honey go bad? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh. Okay, apparently it does not go bad, but the quality does diminish over time. So you can have old, crappy honey, but it does not go bad. It's almost entirely a preservative. Which I think I've heard before, something like that, because I've heard of like old honey pots. Like actual honey pots that had, you know, material in it and it was still edible. Oh, well, how old is the honey that you're eating? Is it like a little crusty at the edges?
Whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
They have a whole landfill?
Unbelievable.
How'd you move an entire landfill? Dump cessation work order. I gotta read that one. No. No. Here we go. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Okay, so they stopped dumping the dump. Photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay, so any slides could work. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's always a frightening moment when you realize you don't actually know when you had something. The orb. There we go. Inconvenient place to have a dump. I don't know why, but it's very satisfying to bounce a tire off somebody's head. In games like these, I should add. I don't know, the things that can be said in the context of a video game are sometimes staggering. I think one line I had that was pretty impressive is, "Hold on, I need to beat the moon." Get him. Got him.
We should check that lab.
Okay, little by little. Now, they were bringing the dump. However, did they ever bring the... Also, I like the dump fumes in here. Like, it's still rank. Is the refrigerator chasing me? Huh. I guess it doesn't have pictures in the front, so... It's not the same one. Alright, this is a game where I'm basically losing track of time. Next save point, or a decent location, I'm going to have to call it an evening. My usual time is a, oh, well. Or we can just watch this. Easy.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Interesting. So now we find the cigarette.
To the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Yeah, Dilla's just creepy. Finish tango. Oh. Although, finish tango. Why did they write it like that? Is this where we find a, Astley? The janitor? Huh. Well, let's get to that save point. Oh yeah, but what's up here? Hello. Globe supplement. Honestly, I'm intrigued to see where that goes. I mean, I know you were excited for me to join that. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to be next time. But yeah, and it has to do with the Finnish janitor. I'm assuming. I mean, he's got to be important somewhere. I mean, a guy can't say percale like 6 times and not be some, you know, bigwig. Effective immediately, huh? Did I recognize him for Alan Wake? I don't think I did. I missed that reference. Who is he? Sorry, I'm piecing together my mind. Unless I'm thinking... Ooh, do I recognize him from Alan Wake? Who was it in Alan Wake? You got me intrigued. Or is that like a big spoiler? Because I'm okay having my mind blown. He's a janitor from the diner. Really? Okay, because the janitor from the diner was, Duffy? Was that his name? Bucky? Good lord, I've forgotten his name. Stucky. Yeah, he's from Stucky's Garage. Man, was it the janitor? Now I'm thinking over. Containment incursions? Okay, I get that. Alright, but we are at the position now where I think I have to call it an evening. It's 8:30, kind of half hour after I normally log off, but this is a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. And, Looney, I appreciate you sticking around. I appreciate all the other lurkers in the background sticking around too. It makes this super enjoyable, kind of, you know, get to enjoy this with other people. So yeah, I look forward to, I'm going to be coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow being Thursday, I believe? Yeah. Yeah, stream's going to be tomorrow from 4-ish, 4:30-ish to 8. But we're going to do a little Halloween-y thing. I got a, maybe it's not like the Spooky Go Boo game, but it's kind of like in that little culty thing. So I'm kind of excited to try that. So yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all. I hope you have a good night. Well, hopefully. And if not, all my VODs are on YouTube. So if you want to see the next stream. And if not, then I'll see you the next time. I mean, I'll be here. And I hope you have a good night.